Hey, Fit Like YouTube, welcome back to another episode of Dead Man's Chest. Okay, so today I've got this container ready because I'm going to be moving my rotifers into this container because they're just getting out of hand, so I'm needing a bigger container for them. So I thought before I use this actual container for the rotifers, Roddy Warren had asked me a question about my RO unit and how long it takes for it to produce 25 litres of water. And to be honest, I had no idea, so I thought, flipping heck, that's a good idea. I'll set the timer and we'll see how long it takes. So just set up the iPad with the timer, but obviously just going to edit it here and there. My iPad's battery was nearly dead, so I had to stick the charger cable into it to keep it going. And we'll see how long it takes to produce the 25 litres. And to be honest with you, I can't even believe this time I've never actually timed it. It's just never something I've never thought about. So cheers, Roddy, because that's handy to ken, kind of if I'm up to something and I need to ken exactly how long it's going to be that I'm leaving it running. But most of the time I usually have a float valve, so I don't have to worry about it. But I'm still good to ken. So this container, my rotifers, having the 3 5 litre containers is just a nightmare now. They're just getting too much. So instead of having to harvest each one, if I stick them onto this one big container, at least then it's going to be fine and easy, and I'll be able to just take out 20% each day and feed it directly to my reef. Just use a tap on this container, which is going to be perfect for it, and the other containers I can use for rotifers or that I'm going to be feeding the tank that day or feeding the clownfish or whatever. Okay, so that's me hit the 25 litres and it took an hour and 36 minutes. Although it was a wee bit slow in stopping the clock, so I would probably say it was about an hour and 35 minutes to be exact. Right, so here's the clownfish on day one. Now, one thing that I forgot to mention was I wasn't thinking about people that are just watching this episode. I'm obviously thinking maybe people are kind of watching episode after episode, so if you just went into that episode, CB's Reef, he asked a question about the biological filtration and if I cycled the tank and stuff, and I did, and you would have kent that if you'd watched previous episodes, so I should have mentioned that in the video when other people were maybe just watching that episode, they hadn't seen anything else. So basically the sponge filter, I had that in the display sump for about 3 weeks or something, and when I put it into this tank I also added some Nutrifin Cycle. I've got the ammonia alert, Seachem ammonia alert to warn me if there's any ammonia in the system, and the sponge filter, like I said, that was in the display for a good 3 weeks at least, and so it was well seeded, and I've got no doubt that my clownfish are going to be perfectly fine here. So you're only meant to use, I think it's 1 cap 10ml for 40 litres. I put 2 caps in just to make sure, so it's well and truly seeded. And if there is ammonia, if the alarm went off for whatever reason, I've got this Chloram X as a backup, and that totally eliminates ammonia. But as you can see, it's yellow, so there's absolutely no danger and the fish are fine. One thing I will say was they absolutely hated my helmet, just didn't like it at all, so I just made this wee tent, and as you can see they're way happier now, swimming in about it, and hopefully, maybe, I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm hoping that they'll settle down and maybe get down to the nitty gritty and give me some eggs. So yep, clownfish are doing really well, no problems at all. And here we go, they're well happy in their wee tent. They just did not like that helmet, they just hid under the sponge filter the whole time till I removed it. So glad I did that. And I forget who it was, somebody asked me about the tiles, maybe they weren't laying on the display tank because of this shiny side. So with this wee tent, they've got the choice, they can either have a shiny side or the clay side, so hopefully they'll like one or the other. Right, so that's me set up my rotifers. I've now got them in this big 25 litre container. I used to use this for my caulk washer, so it's been in the shed. I thought, hey, flipping heck, it'd be good use to use it for this. So I'm just going to drain off 4 litres, which is like 20% of the 20 litres I've got in there just now. And this, I'm just going to throw this straight into the dead man's chest. And I'll just top off with freshly made salt water. Salinity I'm using is 1.020, and then I'll just add some more phytoplankton and get a nice green colour in the rotifer container. And that'll be it for another day. I'm kind of doing this every day really. I've got way more than I need, but it's like crazy how quickly they multiply. But if these damn clownfish would lay their eggs, we'd get on better like. Right, that's the display tank being filled up with the rotifers. So a lot of happy corals in there, I'm sure. So in here, I'm just going to top off what I've taken out with this freshly made salt water. Job's a good one. Right, I'll just get the phytoplankton and get it nice and green again. I'm not for sure how much I'm supposed to put in. Again, it's supposed to be green, so I'd rather it was darker than lighter, because I get up in the morning, it's crazy how much they've used up like. Talking of phytoplankton, here's this week's lot, and it's looking really good, really nice green. It's getting quite a nice dark colour, so obviously a good concentration of phyto in there now. But last week when I made the batch, I added 3 ml of fertiliser in each one, and I said I was going to let it run longer than I did before. I think last batch I think I had it 6 days. So this is day 7 for this lot, and I'm actually going to wait until Sunday. That's when I'm going to be desperate for it for the rotifers, so I'm going to give it another day and harvest it on Sunday, so see if it like it is then. But I'm definitely not going to go past 10 days, so Sunday I'll go for Sunday. That's what I'm going to do. But yep, it's looking really good, and I can't believe how much the rotifers go through this stuff. Like, it's crazy. That 5 litres I had, I thought that was going to last me a good while. Gone in no time at all. I ran out near enough last night, and when I added the wee bottle, that wee bottle is all I've got left, so definitely going to hate to get some of this stuff for tomorrow anyway. But yep, it's looking good. But yep, that's enough of my flipping jibber jabber for one day. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and happy reefing, and until the next one, bye bye.